Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, but I do have a bone to pick with you lot. We got 10 of you in the live. We ain't even got 10 likes yet. What is going on? We're back on the treadmill as well. It's been a while since we've done a little treadmill live, but got a few of you in the chat. Let's have a look at what's going on in the chat first of all. So, Newcastle is the worst, I agree. Hi lads, how we doing? Who's the best players you've packed, lads? Mine's going to be Pele, just a little light Pele, nothing crazy. What's up, Pro? How you doing? I'm doing very well. Newcastle the worst, how you doing? Gold KDB, sad times. You cannot open many packs if your best player is Gold KDB. What's up, Slingo? Unlucky. Pro Irish Speed, can you rate my edit? What's up, my Derry lad? July 17th, Marches today, kind of mad. July 12th, what's July 12th, Marches? How does Pro get the best luck? Dandelion, do you support City? Newcastle is the worst. Rate the teams. Rate the teams. We do need to rate the teams. Actually, we will do that on this stream. Or we might. I might. You know what? I'm going to give everyone in this stream till tomorrow to get them in because we're doing a very long stream tomorrow. So if you can get your entries in for tomorrow, then that's when we'll do the ratings. Just gives everyone a little bit more time. Remember, the account upgrade is going to be closing. The giveaway is going to be closing at the end of the month. We've had a lot of, but it's slowed down a bit basically from the donation, so it just means that there will be less in there. What's up, Bethany? How are we doing? How are we doing? I don't know where all the viewers have gone. You guys, there's like 15 of you in here a minute ago, and now all of a sudden I've got on screen. Maybe you prefer my lives when they're just waiting. Also, can we get some likes in? Because there's one like. There's been 26 views and one like. What on earth are you guys doing right now? It hurts me, you know. It really does. It really, really does. Show that team. Hi, how are you? How long will you be going before quit? Hypothetically. I mean, I'll be doing packs all weekend, so there isn't an answer to that question. As you can see, the team's looking pretty cold. Very, very, very good overall. I hate when it does this, when you don't get to see the actual dynamic of the player. I think it looks so much cooler like this. How many Pelés are on the market? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 on the market. It's probably like, what, 30 in the game? She's a female. I must be reading the wrong chat. Where's that come from? Hey boys, and recall because she's a female, right? Haha. The hell, you packed Pelé? Yes, I got 95 R9. Ooh, it's not quite Pelé, but it's all right, isn't it? It's all right. What would you like to see first, guys? Would you rather see? Hello, girly pop. Would you rather see the Encore Icon player pick or a few of these? Either or works. We're going to do both eventually. Is there anything in the store, actually? Let's go answer the question. Is there anything good in the store? Imagine not having 95 R9. Imagine not having Pele. Imagine flexing a card that's 6 months old, bro. What's going on? 10 rare items also. Oh, I don't even know if that's good. Why are the store packs bad right now? Are you serious right now? Back to one player pick, and then what's that? There's not even another player pick, is there? They're just guarantees. Sup, what's the content today? Ariane Perez. What do you mean? Content here or content on FC25? Imagine not having 66 Michael Duffy. How did you know I don't have him? How did you know, man? That's... Wow. You're so right. On FC. Content today. It's mostly just... There's a new SBC. There is a refresh of your icon packs. Stuff like that. The classics. Should we do the attackers pack? What do I get? Who's a good attacker? That's not what we're looking for, is it? Win Evo. There was a decent Evo as well. That's not bad, is it really? Attackers pack's clearly not a bad way to go. Dalglish, just not worth anything these days, is he? Get Dalglish in a cereal box these days. Level 10 already from your vids, mate. Thanks. No worries at all. I think I'm sat at level like 13 or something. Kind of stopped grinding the season. As hard as I was. Yeah, I'm sat I don't know, literally just under 13. On the way to Claudia Pina and Rutter. Don't really care about that. When's the next level I actually care about? Talisca? Yeah, don't care about that as much. I'm not going to care about level till level 25, I don't think. Where I think I'm buzzing for, I don't know who I'm buzzing for. I think Marmouche. I think Marmouche is going to be very, very good. Nice little striker there. That's probably the next level I care about. If you're in the live, drop a like. I was the first man to discover the exchange grind. I can almost 1,000,000% guarantee that is not a case. Not a case? Not the case. But do you know what? I'll let you have it, mate. You can have your little dub. Do you know what I mean? I won't take that away from you. Let's have a look. We're just gonna. Do you know what? I will say the exchange I'm looking forward to the most at the minute is going to be the 88. Apparently, it's just an absolute, just this carnage right now because of how good the availability of stuff in it is. So we're going to do the 89s first. My team better than yours. All right, mate. All right, mate. Tell us another joke. Go on. Give us another one. Are you going to watch Hamza Sherez fight tonight? Who's he fighting? Probably not. Didn't even know there was a fight on. I was the first man to discover this change, Ryan. My team better than yours. I got SBC banned. Imagine getting SBC banned and still not managing to get Pele before you do it. Crazy work, bro. Crazy work. Clearly not on my level, bro. It's fine, man. Look, it happens to everyone. Not everyone can be as good as ProRecoil. Do you know what I mean? It's just one of them things, isn't it? SBC. Jesus. One sec. Give me 2 minutes, guys. Can't wait till I get Parallelu. I don't think she's in packs anymore, mate. Don't think she's in packs anymore. I think you might be a little bit late to that bus. One moment, guys. I packed 97 Kunde from the 7210. That's cold. Imagine spending money on the game. Imagine not making money from the game. Brokey. Brokey. Edgar Berlanga. I probably won't watch that fight. What division is it? I've genuinely never heard of either of those two boxers. Are you watching the women's Euros? Not really. What will happen if you don't pack Yamal or MBAPPE? I won't have Yamal or MBAPPE in my team, mate. It's not a forfeit stream. It is just, why does people like to hate? Oh, he's having a laugh. Middleweight. Yeah, I'm not that interested. I've never heard of him. Let's have a look. Sorry guys, I just had a text from the missus. Anyone with a missus knows you got to reply to them fast. Just going to get these 89 exchanges done. My team 100 rated. You probably don't have a single 99 player in your team, mate. You're not on the level. What's up, mate? Goat edits. How are we doing? Eddie Goat's been edited recently. I'm assuming so. Make sure to drop a like down below if you are new to the stream. We are obviously trying to get as many people in here as possible for the moment that we pack the absolute goats. Any suggestions on which SBCs I should do? I would hit the icon picks. I'll be honest, the icon picks are very cold at the minute. You've got the chances of the big boys in there, the Cruyffs, the Maradonas, all the guys in there. Any suggestions on which SBCs? This week has been my best pack luck for FIFA. So has mine. Alison Prince Clive, that's very decent. Where's my emoji, little boy? Actually, I forgot. Speed, you get a 1 minute ban because you good boyed me when you asked about when the live was. You're going to get a 1 minute ban for that. You will get an emoji soon. Probably for tomorrow. I just haven't had the chance. I've been doing a lot recently. There's some bangers coming out on TikTok soon that you guys will see. What's your phone number, bro? I won't leak, bro. Good one, mate. Good one. Might even have to remove. Might even. Do you know what? Your mother has my phone number. Just ask her. Ask your mother. Good boy. Well, Dandelion, you're. It's an easy 1 minute for you. Your forfeit for me not getting MBAPPE in your mail is you get a 24-hour ban. If I don't get Mbappe or Yamal, you walk in, mate. I'm not running. Treadmill or something? Yes, it is a treadmill, mate. I don't know if you've been on the lives before where I've done a walking live, but yeah, we're doing a little walkie one. I think we're going to be on live for like 3 or 4 hours maybe, so we're just getting some steps in as well. Ask Georgia, she got mine. No, she doesn't, because she actually has standards. Your mother doesn't, so she'll get with anyone. So all of my friends actually have your mother's number. Respect it, mate. Yeah, it's got to be done. I'm getting my weight down for boxing. There's a lot going on with the boxing scene, so just need to get that down as much as possible. I don't know how to correctly read that name, but yo, how are we doing? How are we doing? We got 10 of you in the live. We've not got 10 likes yet. Make sure to drop a like. Hello, bro. Good evening. How are we doing? Extra Avengers Gaming. Is that Extra Avengers? I guess. When am I fighting? I will let you guys know as soon as I know. It might be in the new season. There are also potentials that it might be on an influencer card. So there are options on both sides. So I will let you know when I know. I'm about to do 93. One of 3 tots. Wish me luck. Good luck, mate. Good luck. Oops, my bad. No worries at all. No worries at all. Let me just read this. You jumping straight to pros? No, it won't be pros. It would just be influencer cards. Influencer cards aren't technically pro. It's just a different standard of boxing. Are you on treadmill? I am on the treadmill. Does anyone want to become a member? $1.99 is the cheapest. Yes, you should all become a member. If you are new around here, you want to become a member, make sure to get involved. 1 of 5, my bad. Good luck. Go edit. I hope you get someone good. We're going to do as many of these 88 exchanges as possible. I've heard these are the gold mine. This is where you get your team of the weeks as well. So it's the right way. Dandelion wanting a 20-minute ban. I mean, so you know what? I'll be nice. I'll just give you a little 10-minute. There we go. Turn. I can't even see what it says. Turn up the speed. Do you know what? I will do that because. Oh, your mother worked me out pretty good, so I might as well get the cardio in, my boy. Next UFC champ. I don't know, mate. The thing is, what's the next champ fight? Let me have a look at the cards coming up. Let me have a look. UFC upcoming title fights. UFC fight schedule. Let's have a look. You've got July 26th, Whittaker versus Poirier title fight. Okay. Sorry, that's Max Holloway versus Poirier. I think Poirier wins that. You know. I hope he does. How is Van der Ven? Van der Ven is incredible. Am I Irish? I am not. You cussing a hole at... You're causing a whole ass earthquake. Yeah, I mean, a fat joke would work if I was fat, but I'm not fat because I do a lot of cardio with your mother. Got Shaw from the previous one. I think I'm soft banned. Let me see. That is tough. Which big influencers would you fight in the future? Who would I want to fight? Do you know what? It's a weird one. I can't actually... I'd like to fight King Kenny. If I could get onto Misfits and fight King Kenny one day, that'd be cold because I think I'd slap him. Problem is, weight category wise, I'm like 84, 85. You think DDP will stay the middle champ? I actually do think DDP will. Where am I from? I'm from the UK. I'm not soft banned. EA servers just acting up. Yes, they are. Which big influencers would you fight in the future? I don't know. Who's a big influencer? There's not like do you know what? There's not actually an influencer I can think of that I don't like. I'd just like to fight people for like nostalgia, like people I used to watch when I was growing up. That would be cold. Probably because of my internet. Yeah, mate, it probably is a bit of both. Definitely is a bit of both, to be honest. Your vids helped me loads in footies, just to say thanks. No worries at all, bro. Thank you for keeping along and enjoying. Well, the accent says it all. Smooth. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Fave YouTuber right now. Fight Mini Minter. Oh, no. Do you know what? I'm actually in a Mini Minter video. A few years ago, he did a Pokemon video, and I am in it. He probably won't know who I am. Well, that's a lie. He definitely doesn't know who I am, but I am in a Mini Minter video. That used to be my claim to fame. Who is my favourite YouTuber right now? Let me have a look. I'll tell you. So, favourite FIFA YouTuber is Danny Aarons by a mile. Favourite YouTuber, who do I watch the most? When I go on YouTube, who am I excited to watch? I like Ryan Trahan. I do watch a Ryan Trahan video quite regularly. I went through a syndicate phase not too long ago, but it's difficult to keep up with his vlogs because they're so long. If you're busy, it's hard. Who else have we got in here? There's some guys there's an Aussie guy. Jeez, I can't remember his name. I just watch it. There's a few guys. Basically, I like watching videos of people go to like an island and live on there for like 3 or 4 days. That to me is like the coolest stuff around. So those kind of channels, anyone who does that kind of stuff. I like Matt Armstrong as well. Let's just go on my main YouTube homepage. Let's have a look at what this is saying for me. I really like Forrest Galante. I really like Beard Meets Food. There's a few of my favourites there. Ryan's Toy Review, probably won't watch that. Matt HD Gamer, never watched a Matt HD. I haven't watched a Matt HD Gamer video in like 10 years. Alright, I'm about to open one. Wish me luck. Good luck, Lewandowski. Haven't watched his YouTube videos. Yo, what's good? How we doing, Leon? Beta Squad or Sidemen? It is so easily the Sidemen. I think Beta Squad videos are crap and repetitive. I actually don't know how there's a debate between the two of like how good one is and the other is, because Sidemen is just clear. It actually surprises me how much hate the Sidemen videos get. L Stream, L Sub, should I do a live for the FC26 trailer? No, because you'll get it taken down. No packs, watch Misfits Minds or 60 Days In. I have watched Misfits Minds, I do watch them. Are you talking about Alexander Budnick? No. Not heard of them. All 93s and 94s, man. Beta Squad better? No. I mean, it is preference. I think a younger audience would watch Beta Squad. I'm not going to watch a video of Guess the Blank. You know, I'm an adult. Like Sidemen video, if they're doing a holiday thing, or do you know what, realistically, unless it's a hide and seek, most Sidemen videos are good. I'm not going to watch a hide and seek or a Among Us video, but everything else they produce is actually good content. Whereas Beta Squad, for me, is not interesting. Yo, how are you doing today? Very good. How are you? Yeah, I mean, Newcastle the worst. You're getting a 10-minute ban for that. We're just capping. No, that's not. I mean, so dumb as well because yeah, it's not even gonna give that any. What's the merit? Merit's probably a fair way to say that. And EA servers are down again. I mean, I think it might be your Wi-Fi, bro. Good thanks, mate. Enjoying the stream. Glad to hear it. Will Piv, is that a Brentford badge I can see? Is that a Brentford badge or am I seeing things wrong? Is that a Brentford badge? Is the icon pick the same? It hasn't changed yet, no. New Sidemen Sundays are the best nostalgia for me. Still watch Bristol City. Sunderland to win the Prem. Sunderland will do well in the Prem this season, that's a fact. They absolutely will. Sunderland are going to have a field day in the Premier League this season. Jesus, how many times am I going to pack Cliver? 97... do you watch cricket? I would rather watch paint dry. Bristol Rovers, yes, it is indeed, mate. You've got the nail on the head right there. Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't think that cricket is a sport intended for me anyway. How long are you going to be on the treadmill? Ooh, we got 3 in that pack. I mean, look, they're all crap, but that's good fodder. As Danny Aaron's mum would say, it's good fodder. How long are you going to be on the treadmill for? I will be on the treadmill till I'm eating, so I'm going to have my dinner in a bit. Once I've had my dinner, I'll get back on the treadmill. Oh, we've got a FUTTIES, striker, Netherlands, icon, but that means there's one on the back. And if he's a 97, we might actually have a banger. A banger. That's not great. Fowdy is good, mate. Don't lie to me. Don't come into my stream and lie to me. Are you going to pause the stream when you eat? Now, I'll just pause the treadmill. I don't need to pause the stream for that. We'll just have to pause the treadmill. Unfortunately, don't get me wrong. I don't want to pause the treadmill. I'm trying to cook right now, but it's not really plausible to double that one up. CDM Fowdy, I got her. Yes, look. It's just not. The problem is, and this is my own fault, I have a ridiculous team. So a card like that doesn't see my team. So that's the thing. Look, if you look at the team, we've got a 97 Ham, we've got a 95 Hullet, we've got a 99 Pele. I've got one of the best teams in FC already. So adding someone like Ham into it, it's just not going to be easy. Getting Hernandez to 99 is what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Your team is dream team for me. To be honest, mate, it's my dream team as well. I am very lucky to be able to spam this game the way I do and give myself a lot. I got a duplicate 2-round, that sucks. Would you rather go Dagestan to learn wrestling or go Thailand to learn Muay Thai? I would rather go to Dagestan to learn wrestling. If I, because I've, you know, obviously got a girlfriend, so I've got commitments and stuff, but if I could go somewhere and do a camp, I would much rather do a boxing camp. What's the champ's record right now? It's not the best. Unfortunately, I didn't realise there was an objective to not quit, so I've quit 3 games. I've quit 3 games, so I missed that objective. I don't know why they've done it play 13 when it's been play 12 every other week. I've got 6 remaining. I probably do get 11 wins. The problem is I've been basically just trying to sort the team out. When I got Pele, I took Ronaldo out, I put him at striker, I put someone else at cam and whatever, and basically I've just ended up fiddling it all round to just put it back to what I started on. Thoughts on the new M&S strawberries and cream sandwich? Really weird, don't know why it's banging. Thoughts on the UFC at the White House? Coldest thing in the world. That is the biggest, that is literally the coldest aura moment of all time. UFC was once seen as something that was never going to be successful. You know, no one would show it anywhere, and Trump gave it a chance, and now they're taking it to the White House. That's so cold. How would they do it though? What, UFC at the White House? It's just max security. It won't be a ticket event. You won't be able to buy a ticket to that event. That's how they'll do it. It will be an event that you cannot buy a ticket to. It will be an event that is incredibly exclusive, celebrities only, and that's how they'll do it. And I think it'll be generational. I think it's going to be one of the coldest moments of TV ever. You know, obviously you're not going to be able to go there. That's a pretty obvious one, but it's going to be insane. I think it just is something that's once in a lifetime to even watch, even on TV. It should be similar to UFC 300 as in fights. It'll be better than UFC 300. It will be bigger than UFC 300. I can guarantee you that. It will probably be the biggest UFC card ever. They will have, you've got to think, right, as it stands, I've seen the interview with Dana, they are looking at the moment having, if they get their way, Jones Aspinall, McGregor and the steroid boy, what's his name? I'm actually forgetting his name. What's his name? The one that, Chandler. So they'll have Chandler McGregor, they'll have Jones Aspinall, they'll probably go and try and find another generational fight on top of that. It will be the biggest card of any fight ever, you know, any fight sport. How much they might have Conor? Yeah, I know they might have Conor and Jones. Yeah, they will. I think they'll quite comfortably get Conor and Jones. I don't even think that'll be a difficult one. You've got to remember, McGregor and Jones both love Donald Trump, and they're getting. It's not only that it's a White House thing. You've got to remember, it's not just that they're at the White House, guys. It's that they're at the White House and they're at Donald Trump's White House. You've got to remember, these guys love Trump. These guys absolutely love Trump. Conor McGregor is a Trump fan. So is Jones. McGregor out of trial now. McGregor wasn't... He beat the actual criminal case, but then he got a... it's not a criminal case, it's like a... It's called something else. I can't remember the name of it, to be honest. It's not a criminal case, it's a liable case, basically. And he's disputing the result of that. Isco, mate, that's class. Did I get Isco? I don't remember if I... Oh, did you get Isco? I'm confused. Am I missing something? Also, make sure to drop a like on the stream if you're in the stream there. Ela and Islam, I don't think they'll get that on the same card. I don't think you get that on the same card, purely because if it's going to happen, it will happen sooner. I think you will get to a point where Ela says no. You got Isco, congratulations. Yeah, I think you'll get to a point where Isco, where Torpia says, you know what, I'm too good for the fight. Which is reasonable. If they don't give it to him soon, that would be a justified crash out. I thought it's happening next year. Are you pre-ordering FC 26? One person you don't need to ask that, Bridge. Yes, I have to it's my job, mate. To not pre-order it would be stupid. As soon as the pre-orders come available, I will pre-order it. That'll be the first thing I do. Otherwise, I can't work, mate, unfortunately, so it's got to be done. I think I'll probably take off 2 weeks in September. Probably just get in the showcase, mate. Getting the showcase, mate. What do you mean? Open pack, Mr. Mini Gamer. I am opening packs. But thanks for telling me what to do. Don't want to waste $70 on a broken game. It won't be a broken game. Will EA gift you it this year? EA didn't gift me it. Microsoft gifted me it. So Microsoft gifted me the FIFA last year. So hopefully Microsoft gift it again, but I don't know if they will. They, it could, they might not gift it to as many YouTubers. They might not gift it to me. We don't know. How many fights do you want to have in the year? Once I fight in a season, I'd like to fight a minimum time in that 5 times in that season. So if I could fight 5 times from September, that'd be great. Obviously, depends how much is going on with this with YouTube. If I'm doing a ton on YouTube, then obviously it'll take away from the fight. I need to be able to focus on both. But at the minute, I'm training boxing 3 times a week at the moment, and then I'm doing fitness 6 days a week in total. Running days basically every single day. I do a 3, a 5, or a sprint session every single day with 10 sprinkled in there as well. I'm doing like a proper lock-in from Monday because I've got like a week or two. The missus is not with me for over 2 weeks, so I'm going to be locked in that period until she comes home. FC26 will be fire. Yes, it will. Dandelion 916, I am back. So much verbal from someone named after a flower, by the way. Hopefully we can not have to ban you for longer. I'm praying for you. The FC26 showcase. What is that, mate? Sorry. Ooh, is that Blanc? I can almost guarantee that's Blanc. Oh, okay, Hernandez. Right, it's just like the 9th time we've got him. FC26 will be fire. Hello, Aaron Yido. How are we doing? Yeah, I think FC26 will be good. I think, look, some people are not going to like the game either way. But I think FC26 will be good. You got to remember, if they've had a load of problems this year and their stock has gone down, they actually care. They have one this year. Do you watch F1? No. To me, and this is look, this is, you can take this view on a lot of sports. So don't get me wrong. The exchange grind is crazy. It absolutely is. Don't get me wrong. I know you can say this about all sports, but guess who's back? Newcastle the worst. How we doing? Completed Mickey van der Ven. Packed Cliver and set about 7 times help. That is a lot of help. Sorry, to answer the question, do I watch F1? No, because to me, F1 is so about the money that it's not worth watching. The 2 things that put me off F1 is 1, that it is essentially just whoever spends the most on the car wins, and 2, you don't get to watch. If I go to see a sport live, that sport should be better. It should not be that I can't physically see the cars. Never completing a Spurs player. I mean, he's one of the best. He's one of the best centre backs in the game. He is genuinely very, very, very good. And my 2 favourite players right now in my team, Brennan Johnson is probably one of the best players I've used this year. Astronomically, I don't know how it's happened, but Brennan Johnson is one of the best cards in FC26. FC25, sorry. So, hi, just came. Right. Please, phrasing. Let's pause on that. F1 is only good when they crash and... Jesus, who? You need to go to therapy, bro. Are you okay? Jeez. Have a chill pill. Relax. God. Jesus. Hi, just right. We're gonna get some pauses on this. You lot are saying some mad stuff today. So easy to get unlimited packs right now. It's good. It is. It's really good. I'm loving the unlimited grind. The amount of packs I have is crazy. Is Van der Ven worth doing when there's so many good defenders? Yes. I'll show you who I've got as a reference point for why you should do Van der Ven. Let me get over. What we'll just do is I just want to open some of the tradable stuff that I've got just so I can grab some coins. But yeah, Van der Ven is sick, bro. And remember, at the end of the season pass, you have, yeah, the grind is good. The grind is crazy. What's the best pull this stream? Best pull this stream? We haven't had anyone crazy yet. We've packed Prince. That's probably the best player because it's someone I haven't packed yet. We packed Klaus. We packed a few. We packed a lot of 96, 97s that aren't very good. Van der Ven is pretty much free with exchanges, pack weight, and new cards. Bro knows. And if you think Van der Ven is going to cost you money, You know who's already done a video on getting it free. Of course I have. So go check that out. Lads, be back in 2 minutes. Going for it right. Didn't need to know that. Thank you. Just combed my hair. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. You got that in tactically. Geez, I've got so many like trash tradable packs. But yeah, for whoever asked if Van der Ven's worth it, let's go check out if Van der Ven's worth it. Let's be real. Is Van der Ven worth it? What's that? Oh. Oh. I don't know whether to do 97 Petite or not have 96 Thuram and 96 Beckham right now. Do silver packs get good return on coins? Yes, if you're doing them via the icon packs. For those of you asking if Van der Ven is worth it, what we'll do is I'll play a rivals match just to show you, but let's just have a look. Look at all the defenders I have in my club. I have Adebayo, I have Maldini 97 Evolution Immortals, I have Torre, I have Tar, I have Ruben Neves. So I have a... Hello. Sound, I will see you in a sec. That is, my food is ready in a couple of minutes, so I can take a little break from walking. That'll be nice. We're on 32 minutes at the minute. Done a total distance of about 1.3k. Pretty cold from me. Pretty cold. Pretty cold. Nice little 7.6k steps in total today. We're going to try hit 20k for the lols. How did you get Pele? I packed him. I did this really cold thing where I opened a pack and he came out of it. All me, by the way. All me. No one can take credit for that. That was all me. Let's have a look at the team of the weeks we've got at the minute. Alan. Steve. You missed my message. Have you been sparring when training? I spar every single training. Not every. Well, I will technical spar every training session, which is obviously a lot lighter. But I spar 2-3 times a week. Yeah, that's even when I'm not training for a fight. I would be sparring three times a week, light, and then obviously a lot heavier when it comes around to actually sparring for a fight. But yeah, I have been. Fair play with the treadmill, lad. Thank you very much, mate. We're cooking up. We're cooking up. We are cooking up a storm right now. How does a 95 not do that? Let's see what we need to actually do that, because that is bonkers. Surely like a 96 or a 97 is going to get me over the line for that. 97. Clivert's just coming out like nobody's business. Let's see, because I don't really want to use 98s. I feel like 98s have like a purpose. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that's quite a cool card to have for something really good later down the line. Now, the 89 exchange is not as good as the 88, so I don't want to waste. Ooh. Jesus. Let's see if a 90 does it. I'm on my trampoline while watching this. It's kind of an impressive feat, really. What pack you get Pele in? It was a store pack. It guaranteed you 2 shape fit shifters. Oh, we've got someone commenting hate on my video. That's nice. We will pop that as a hide user from channel. Don't really do that sort of stuff around here, mate. Let me just get that done. Hide user from channel. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, slow start to that video. Slow start. It's okay. It happens sometimes. Hopefully you guys do want to check it out. It teaches you how to get some coins during footies. What he say? Just said the title was bad for the video, which is not true. It's a good video. It works out well. What pack did I get Pele in? I got Pele in a store pack. If you're going to get Pele in a pack, it's going to be a store pack. What we will do is I will get the icon on screen in a moment. By the way, if you're in the stream and you want to be involved in the account upgrade giveaway, I will be doing an account upgrade for one of you guys on the new FC. All you've got to do is donate £1. As you can see, there are multipliers going on at the minute. Haters coming in means you're on the right track. Absolutely. Is Petite worth it? He's a wanker. He probably is. And the thing is, if someone gives me hate on a video, I either respond and cuss them out, or if I can't be bothered, I just hide them from the channel. Williams, we take. I don't think she's actually very good, but we take a 96 rated card. Something nice to help me out with the grind. Absolutely. How can peeps hate on the GOAT? Mate, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? The thing is, if you, for anyone, I know a lot of you guys who comment, you know, that you want to do stuff on YouTube or TikTok or social media, and you always ask for advice. Biggest piece of advice is if people are hating on you, it's probably a positive thing. They're probably jealous. And the other thing is that if people are hating on you in your comments, just don't take it to heart, because if someone is doing that, they probably don't have a lot. You know, if someone sat there crying about the content of a FIFA video, do you really think they've got that much going on in their life? So. Wait, who hated? Oh, just someone commented on the channel. It genuinely doesn't matter. We've already removed the comment. Don't you guys worry. It's gone. It's gone. But thank you for your support. But look, the thing is, like, obviously you've got to remember, like that little fraction of hate. We've got 16 people in the live right now. Everyone's being very positive. You've got one hate comment on a video. It's not even one, you know, it's such a small percentage. And obviously all of the other comments that we get are usually positive. Exactly. And to those of you who are commenting on the videos, if I haven't responded, don't worry. I'm going to do a little comment run through today. It's a little bit hard to keep up with the comments sometimes, especially when I have like a few vids bang at once, which is what happened the other day, which obviously I love, but we've got to make sure that we get around to all of them. So if you haven't had a response to a comment, don't worry, you're going to get one. I can always promise that. That's one thing I will always make sure that you guys get, is a response to every single comment on the channel. We have run out of 80. This is the thing. Even with this grind, I'm still running out of these cards pretty damn quickly. Let's go for the 84s. Yeah, exactly. What we're going to do is I'm going to build this icon pack, put it on screen, and then you guys are going to, let's have this. Oh, one moment. We are dealing with a few technical, there we go, let's get that on charge. For a second there, I thought we were about to lose the, are you going to grind objectives for Van Dijk? Absolutely. Well, looking wham, mate. Thank you very much. I think, do you know what? I saw my reflection earlier and I looked flipping huge, but we're doing pretty well. We're fairly well sized at the minute. A little bit fat, if I'm honest. I'm a little bit fat for what I should be, but we'll cook that off. Well, it's one of them things. You gain weight sometimes in life. It is sometimes fat weight. You might have to get rid of it, but that's all we're going to do. We're just going to get rid of it. Let's have a look. Course, we'll have a look. I'm going to have to go downstairs in a minute, get my food. How tall am I? Oh, it's a painful question, mate. I am 5'11". Unfortunately, I don't quite hit that 6 foot box. I'm literally 5'11.5, so I'm literally 0.5 off of the magic number. But you know, I deal with it okay. I'm stronger than you, 200 push-ups a day for a year. I mean, you're not stronger than me, because one, your body weight is going to be lower than mine, and two, I can do that as well. So usually I would do 100 push-ups and 100 sit-ups every day, so I will be doing that after the stream anyway. Realistically, push-ups don't make you stronger than someone, just makes you very athletic. But congratulations. With shoes on, you're 6'10", exactly, bro. That's the thing. I've been mistaken for it, out and about, before, so it's not really... Do you know what it is? For anyone who's ever worried about girls caring about height, girls in real life don't actually care about you being 6 foot. If you bring it up, like if you go up to a girl and say, oh, do you care? They're going to say yeah, but no girls actually know what 6 foot is. That's a fact. Girls think 6 foot is just... I think if you're above 5'10", you're basically fine. So honestly, wouldn't worry at all. Recall smells like ass. Your mother doesn't care. My friend is 14 and 6'1". That's good to hear. Congrats to your friend. My brother was a lot taller than that at that age, so unfortunately I missed out on the genetics. I have a girl. So do I. I'll get you a medal. Right, what we're going to do is we are going to pop a quick little back soon on. I'm 5'7" and QT and 12. Congrats, I guess. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and let me just lower this a little bit. I am no longer walking. I might not be for the rest of the stream because, oh, we got a few more of you. My mate is 15 and 6'4". Ian McKenzie, how we doing? I'm 7'1". Those are two separate measurements. I'm 8'14". I'm 9'4". Hello. I'm right. How long has been gone? 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Pro speed, play footy with me tomorrow. No, I'm shy. No worries, JK anyway. Is it sunny in Derry? Yeah, it was 29. Let's go. How are we doing? Right, let me just cut up this burger. There's this guy on TikTok, and you know what? I don't even find the videos that funny, right? However, there's a guy who does a Cal Freezy impression, and I've just, like, I don't even agree with the impression, but I've caught myself really doing the voice loads, but I think it's just a funny, it's a funny voice, but I don't actually think it is him. I don't know what it is here. I just know it's hot. Not sure on the exact temperature. Can confirm hot. Hot is definitely part of the temperature scale today. Chelsea inform Palmer. Oh, we got Lauren James. Hopefully that means we get the other Lauren James. Would much prefer the good version, but you win some, you lose some. Recall just packed 97 Scott. Is she good? Not really. She's good fodder. She's good fodder. I'd keep her in case she upgrades. I believe she is one of the cards that can upgrade. Breno Souza, how are we doing? How are we diddly doing? Oh. Oh yeah. I bought this massive Pokemon box earlier. Would you guys want to see me open Pokemon cards? I don't know where I'd do it. I don't know, why is everyone Irish in here? The whole stream's Irish, man. Right, you would like to see me open Pokemon cards? Anyone else or just Ryan? Yes, Ryan's doubling down. I love your video. Right, Breno, that's going to be a 5-minute van. No susness in the chat. Mad susness. That's kind of the highest level of susness we've had today. Irish here too. I can't even read. ProRecoil watch Clarkson's farm. I have actually seen. Oh, who's that? Barnes, nice. I have actually seen it before. Good little show. I will. Not really interested in that, but open them because why not? No, Pokemon cards in 2025 is crazy, especially for a 26-year-old. I'm not 26. Pokemon cards make money, and I've got them in a box that I could leave seals. What he say that was sus? I'm not going to read that out. I can see what you're trying to do here. He said something sus. That is all I will say. 90, let's have a look. Oh, we don't want an 88 in there, do we? Okay, that's fine. Is that storage? Okay, we've got... Since when do we have them in storage? Nice. Well, okay, yeah. I don't know why it adds cards that I can't submit. Do you know what I mean? What did he say that was sus? Can't repeat. I got 96 icon footies earlier. Who was it? That definitely changes whether that is good or not, mate. Unfortunately, some of them not so good. Didn't mean to do anything. I was just genuinely wondering. It's okay, bro. I'm only messing around. But I'm not going to repeat it because it was sus. That's why I didn't read it out in the first place. Just said something weird. Just said something weird. Anything that has the word... Anything that's more than good boy and is sus, then it's going. If it's gone along those lines. Albie, that's a 1 minute. Actually, no, I'll let you off. You were just repeating it. Newcastle, I broke my jaw. I broke my chin in my jaw before. Right. Albie, that's a 10 minute. You are lucky I can't ban you from the stream, otherwise you'd be gone from the rest of the stream. I've almost completed Van de Ven. Got 7 and 1 quit, 2. He's very good. Would you guys rather see me play a champs game or a rivals game once I've got my icon done? What are you munching on? I'm munching on some chicken, some very lean minced burgers, and some salad. Champs, no worries. I've never hurt myself. Were you just asking about my injury just to flex on us that you haven't been injured? Bro's just flexing the lack of injury. Crazy work. Champs, no worries. But congrats. It's always good to not be injured, or to not have had a bad injury. I haven't had any in a few years. Have a look. What do we do? What do we do? Ryan, what's the profile pic? It's it looks like Bruno Fernandes. Being ill is shit. Yeah, being ill or injured is not the one. Right, do we do that? What do I... Oh. Might as well just do that. It's easier. Saka. Is it? It doesn't look... It looks like Bruno Fernandes, but obviously it's tiny, so I can't really see. I'm an Arsenal fan. I'd assume so. I've broken my ankle and popped my knee out. Oh. Oh. I'm sorry to hear that. That doesn't sound great. Same. Ugh. Oof. Oof. Not oofing at the Arsenal fans, but also, oof. Do you know what I mean? Make sure to drop a like if you are in the stream. It does always help out. I'm just going to scrounge some chicken before we submit this final squad. It's very good chicken. I get all my meat from the same place. Best meats UK. It's crazy. Right, Darth, you're going on a half-an-hour ban. Albie will be getting a half an hour once he gets back as well. Mohammed, how are we doing? Ariane, how often do I get my trim? I get my trim once a week. You split your head open on the corner of a wall. Well, that actually explains a lot, mate. That does explain a lot. I'll be honest, not a surprise. Not a surprise. It does explain a lot, though. It does explain a lot. Yeah, Darth can't respond. Doing great as usual. I hope you do as well. Thank you very much, Mohammed. Pleasure to have you in as always. Pleasure to have you in. Shut it, mad recoil. Oh, someone's getting sassy. Someone hasn't had their chill pill today. Right, we've got the icon pick to do. Come on, let's get this cooked up. It's going to be good. I know this icon pick is going to be good. This is one of them ones where I don't even have to hope it's good. I know this is going to be a dub. Right, number one. Okay, that sucks. That's a really bad start. Okay, I don't want any more Italians. There's no good Italians. Jesus. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is got to be... That is worse than when they had the worst odds. You know what? That's bad. I regret everything. Were you good in academics? Only joking, boss man. Love your dreams. Dreams? I'm confused. I meant streams. Streams? Yeah, that makes way more sense. I'm glad you love the streams. Thank you very much. Were you good in academics? I'm fairly intelligent. When Aaron's was live yesterday, everyone was asking him to do a chair jump when he can't even stand up. That doesn't surprise me. But that is quite funny. I actually know how he did that injury. I've got the official story because I knew some of the other people there. But you'll find out on the video. Sounds like it'll be a good video as well. I can't say. You'll see on the video. Regan, squad shifters. He dislocated his knee, and I know exactly what happened because I'm friends with two of the YouTubers there. And I think the video comes out either this Monday or the next Monday. But you will find out. I can't say anything. Can't leak anything. 8410 has been removed, hasn't helped me. Yeah, do the 85-7, I think it is. I think there's 7 of those. Which squad shifters, bro? Just the 85 one. You want to do the 88 one. That's the best one. Right. You are on a 24-hour ban. It's a waste of your own time. And Albie, if you come in with another account, it'll be the same. It's not something we're joking about. Nah, day ban. Hope I win them all. Good luck. Good luck. Okay, cheers, Regan. No worries at all. If you need any more help, just let me know. But yeah, Albie, it's not funny. And if you continue, I will just continue to ban you for 24 hours. So enjoy that. I know you got 2 accounts. Just got. Hey, there we go. That's fine. Your second account is going as well. Put user in timeout. Oh. I didn't mean to do that, but what we will do is we'll put you in a 24-hour timeout. Thank you very much, Albie. Blinder, how we doing? Oh, that's not a bad team. The gang was banned, unfortunately. To be fair, I think Albie's 12, so it's not too deep. But bro, talking about the wrong stuff. Pull up to pack luck's been bad. How to get infinite packs and win Pele? Huge win Pele. I've done a video on the grind. Check it out from yesterday. That's going to help you out a ton. I've done a video on the coins and packs grind. So whatever grind you need a hand with, I've got you. Pele is a joke, by the way. He's the 95.5 rated cam. I think he's the highest rated cam in the game. Works very well with, of course, the bonker squad that I've got. There we go. Why did they remove 8410 already? Have no clue. They cycle the pack. So you'll initially have the 8510, then they'll cycle that out. They'll cycle in another upgrade. So right now we've got the 85-7, I think it is, and then they'll wait till that's done and they'll bring another one. Sometimes they'll bring both of them back. So because it's footies, what we'll probably have is week 1 and 2. They'll ease us in. We will have a final. I think there's 4 weeks of footies. I think in the final week, what we'll also get on top of that is a recap of everything. I hope they get a 99 or 98 Gullet. I mean, to be fair, they kind of have to. Hullet's been one of the biggest players of the game this year. I don't think it's arguable that there has been any icon more influential than Hullet this year. Almost everyone's had him. You know, he's the most talked about icon in the game. You know, you might have a shapeshifters Ronaldinho, but he's just not as influential. There's 5 weeks of footies, yeah. So the 5th week will be a recap week. A little re-release of everything that we've had. He's the best, but he cooks me. Yeah, he is, and he's, you know, all the evos they've given him. The broken evo was an interesting time. They've obviously put Hernandez in the fan favorite picks. They might even put Evo Hullet in the fan favorite picks. Look at that! I have 60 team of the weeks. Is that good or no? It is. You've got a lot of upgrades you can do. Is the 85-5 any good? Yes. All of the upgrades are worth it except the 87 pick. The 87 pick is absolutely not worth it. I will say that a million times. If you look at what it costs and what you get out of it, it is the least worth it pick. If it was an 87 double, it would be worth it. It is a single. It is in no way worth it at all. And that is something I will stand on every day of the week. Oh, there we go. Pele, and we've done a 3-in-1. IRL stream in Sligo, please. Still winning the 14 informs. That is cold. Am I still... If you're talking about the ones from the video, no. I won a couple of them. Definitely not all 14. Unfortunately, I've already quit too many games in this champs to actually get the full thing, which is really annoying. We've got 35 viewers right now, which is very, very cold. What formation is best for FC25? I've actually got a video coming on that in literally like a day. So just wait on it, and then you are going to be good to go. You are going to be very, very good to go. So I apologise for any delay on that, but that'll be they'll be out tomorrow. It was meant to be out sooner. We've currently got 1.8 mil. Have you got a video of custom tactics? Ariane, that'll be coming out tomorrow. Anyone who wants custom tactics, it will be there tomorrow. 87, 103. I got Leao, Gerrard, and Faudi. It's not great, is it? Oh, we got the base playstyle pick. What do I want? Let's have a look. Trickster, definitely. Low driven and finesse shot. Oh, I don't need finesse really. Ping pass and I could give Jarzinho those and make him cold. Ping pass and incisive pass. Nah, do you know what? We'll take incisive pass. Is 12, 7, 15 coins on the installs good? Yes, absolutely. You and Danny Aaron's my favourite YouTubers right now. Thank you very much. That's a big category to be in. I appreciate that. Can't wait for the vid. Win. Thank you very much. If you are looking for coins, make sure to check out the coins video. How to make millions of coins over footies in FC 25. During footies is probably the better way to type it. During footies in FC 25. I probably need to adjust the title or something about that. Right now it's not doing the best. I don't need Team of the Weeks. Then you need to put them into SBCs and you won't have them anymore. What was I looking at? Oh, we want to do these base play styles quickly. I hate trading it so giant. Look, some people don't like it, some people do. It's the best way to get coins most of the year. Sometimes in the year there's other things that you can do. But most time of the year it is that. Ooh! What's this? Welcome to Evolutions. And I can just put it on anyone? Oh, that's cold. Damn, that's hot. Let's get that on a Sunderland player. Let's get that on a Sunderland player. It's got to be a Sunderland player that can go on. Let's have a look. Max are 92, so we've got to be down here. It's got to be a striker. Oh, there we go. There we go. Finally getting in another one. What do I do with hundreds of 84 rated? Put them in the... That's where I would do the 87 pick. If you've got hundreds of them, put them in the 87 pick. Other than that, I wouldn't bother. I mean, Albie, you started it off. So, unless you write an apology in the chat, I will be banning this account as well. So you've got about 2 minutes to write an apology that I deem acceptable for what you said. I am blaming you because you started off the trend of it. So unfortunately, mate, you're going to have to take the brunt of that one. I'm deeply sorry, Recall. Need more than that. It's not long, not a long enough apology. I need quite the long apology for that one, mate. You've got to remember you're disrespecting the missus there. That's it's a lot more than just a little one message, mate. I just put the 84s in Team of the Week packs. That's where I would put them. But if you've got enough Team of the Weeks, you don't need to do that. Oh, I can put it on Hollet. Doesn't really need low driven, but he would take a ping pass. He would definitely take a ping pass. Okay, that's cool. I can give him another. That's cool. That is cool. Oh no, I didn't pick incisive pass. Is that the right one? Could give it to Theo. Some debate around that. We can think about that. Let's have a look. So Hullet, it would give him a total of 13, which means he's got 9 base. No, 10 base play styles. Oh no, he's got 9 base play styles. Okay, that's calm. Incisive pass. The other one I could give him is Trickster. I don't think Trickster is going to be beneficial. And low driven. I don't send him. I don't really get him attacking much. I will no longer talk about Georgia saying that. Well, you've just said it again, mate. I'm going to put you on a half an hour. If you put anything with that in the chat again, it'll be a 24. I see one, I watch it, I see you're live, and I can't. Mate, I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. What will I do with my dupe storage? Only 83s, 84s, and 85 rated in there. Just clear it out. Get into an exchange and clear it out. Breno Suazo, hi, how we doing? Hope you're coming back with less susness. Hi. We've got 21 of you in the chat right now. Make sure to drop a like down below if you are in the chat. Trickster Plus. Who do I give Trickster Plus? Does he not have it? Oh, he doesn't. He doesn't. He'd be a joke with Trickster Plus. Hernandez would be funny though, wouldn't it? Nomi Lega, how are we doing? How are we doing? Who do I give Trickster Plus, you know? That's quite an interesting one. Hullet would be funny, wouldn't he? Hullet would be the funny choice. Do I have anything lower than this in my squad? That's the thing. Can I search active team member only? Active date, no. Okay. He already has Trickster Plus, doesn't he? Couldn't do it anyway. Do you know what? Would it be funny on a Sunderland player? We'll keep it for now. Love your vids. Thank you very much, Breno. Can you please do vid on how to do best skill moves on Xbox? I will at the start of next FC, but it's not something I do now. How do you have 99 Pele? I think that's meant to say what the hell. I packed him in a store pack, the classic. Do you know what? How many? Nah, do you know what? Do you know what? Low driven shot. I can give it to any 96 plus player. Who needs low driven? In my front three, Maradona's got it. He's got it. No one needs it. But it might have to go on a Sunderland player. We might have to bring that back for a Sunderland player. Or we give it to someone like Cruyff before he goes in a crazy evolution. Let's have a look at champs. Let's just do another champs game. Will I put 95 in exchanges? No. I don't know. Anything more than 91 doesn't go in exchanges. That's what SBCs are for, brother. That is what SBCs are for. Let's get some of my dupe storage cleared out. Speaking of. Thoughts on Andrew Tate? Can't do that on the live, mate. Can't discuss that on the live, unfortunately. Obviously, I'm a bloke, so I feel like that says enough. I'm not a lefty, and I'm a bloke. So you can guess what my thoughts are on Andrew Tate with that. I'm not a lefty, and I am a male with a penis. I've been putting about 20.95 in exchanges. That is obscene, mate. Way too high. Way too high. I don't need that. Not worth it. That's a waste of the players. Ariane, I hope you know what I mean by that. But yeah, I can't talk about it on YouTube, unfortunately. Let's have a look. Cleared some dupe stories, I think. Sure, let's get the low dupe. Thoughts on Bonnie Blue? I've not got anything good to say. I'll say that. Bad for society, Bonnie Blue. Do you think Thomas Partey was guilty? I think that we're not going to talk about that on stream. It's not. It looks the evidence looks like it's pointing towards that is the case, but I'm not a police officer. I'm not a criminal convictor. I think that once the trial comes out and is released, we will know the answer to that question. But I am not the person to be answering that. I don't want to talk about anything like that on stream. If he did do it, then he's an awful person and deserves to go to jail for a very, 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 very long time. And Arsenal deserve to be reprimanded for keeping him around, knowing what he did. Because the reality is, if he did do it, Arsenal knew. So that's how you've got to look at it. What club do I support? I support Sunderland, mate. The best club in the world. The mighty, mighty Sunderland. So that's my favourite club and the club I will always support. Let's get this dupe storage cleared out. 88 or 89 exchanges. 88 is the best apparently at the moment. Just because what you get out of it supposedly is the biggest win. Let's have a look here what we got. 84, we'll take that. Send and send. Let's have a look again. And we're back on these. Yeah, 88 exchanges doesn't give you commons. So basically because commons are so useless, it is a bit of a dub. There we go. Okay, so we've cleared that out. We'll start to put some commons in these. What is it? Okay, cool. Fortunately, Yamal begging an OnlyFans girl to go to his house. I don't think I don't know the details, but I'm pretty sure a lot of them have been going to his house anyway. I think Tots Grimaldo probably isn't great, but I don't know about Alex Scott, mate. You have to look at the foot rating, GG, on foot GG. What's a ban? I don't see any ban offences in there. Yeah, Yamal's cooking up a storm. I'm not gonna lie. How's the meal? The meal's good, bro. Thank you for asking. I'm 25 at the moment. 25 years young, mate. Feeling older as I go. Right, let's have a look. We got any team of the weeks here? No. Yamal defo gets freaky. Did I go to university? No. I think uni is a scam. I don't know anyone who is extremely successful because they went to uni. I know one person who is very, very successful and went to uni, but he's not successful. He was successful before uni. I don't know a single person who is successful directly because of uni. I know people who are school teachers because of uni, which obviously in order to be a school teacher you have to go to university, but a school teacher is one of the lowest paying jobs in the world. So if you want to get a low paying job, go to McDonald's. You know, you don't need to go to university to get that. That's my opinion. I think school teachers should be paid more, but they're not, so there's no point going to uni to not get paid money. I think in the next 20 years, what I do in college, I did graphics design, and I don't even design my own thumbnails, so says a lot. My job is YouTube, that is all I do. 60 hours in what? Or is it just called 60 hours in? Yeah, main job is YouTube. I've been full-time on YouTube for about 4 months now. Yeah, the FIFA 26 is going to be my year. I tell you that for free. I've only been streaming for like 3 months, and we've got a lovely community here, so I think we're doing very, very well. Ooh, okay. Nothing too crazy there. What do you think is the best like players would be to snipe? At the minute, check out my, if you want to make coins, check out the video I did on making coins. That'll do you your biggest favour there. I don't think sniping at the minute makes a lot of sense. For me, I wouldn't be sniping right now. There are better ways to make coins than sniping at the minute. Let me have a look. Ooh, it's not bad. Not too many dupes on that one. How to make coins in FUTTIES. How to make coins FC25. How to make coins EAFC. Let's get rid of how to double coins FIFA, Ultimate Team Trading, EFC Trading. Let's have a look. See there. Make coins FC25. Okay, let's see the easy coins. How to make millions of coins during FUTTIES in FC25. How to make millions of coins now. Let's try that now in FC25. Shorter title, see if it works. Just basically, for those of you who are interested in doing YouTube, if a video is not doing well, sometimes you've got to change the thumb and the title. Prison, they get former prisoners to find out what's going on in prison, pretending they're in prison. Interesting. How many promos do you think FC26 will have? 1 a week. I can imagine 1 a week. When do first special cards come out, usually on FIFAs? Usually almost immediately. You have a team of the week. Hello Recall, it's me, Pro Gaming Tips. Hi bro, you've changed your name a bit. Looks like you slammed your head on a keyboard when typing that new one, but you know what? Nice new name. Thoughts on what? A healthcare profession focused on examining, diagnosing and treating conditions of the human eye and visual. Sounds like a very vital job. That sounds like something we need in society. One like 8 of the informs. Congrats bro, well done. Recall, can you review my I'm assuming you're going to say video. Vid. Not on stream, but I can definitely have a look at your video. What are you looking for me to review? Tell you if it's good or not? Or do you just want, what do you want? Do you want an opinion on it based on a YouTuber reviewing your team? Do you want an opinion based on it as a viewer? Thoughts on plumbing as a career? Plumbing is very, very good. Careers like plumbing always make money. Chill with all the thoughts. Snitches get bit. Recall, have I just seen your coin video and it helped? Just seen you alive and so just pop in. Ryan1234, thank you very much, mate. I'm glad that you enjoyed the coin video. I'm glad it's helped you out. We've literally just on the live changed the title for that, so hopefully hopefully that gets us more viewers, and I appreciate the support. Thank you very much. If you wouldn't mind, and I know this is a lot to ask, if you guys watching the video right now could do me a massive favor, open a second tab and go drop a like on the video that I've just opened, because it's not got loads of likes right now and it needs likes to do well. Thoughts on mob bosses as a job? Not really my cup of tea. What did I do after college? So I left college, I went into a job where the person who was meant to teach me in that job died the first week
or the week before I joined the job. So that lasted a month because they couldn't teach me the job. They didn't. It was a small company. I then went from that into labouring. So I did labouring for scaffolding. Then I did labouring for bricklaying. So I went through 2 sets of labouring. I did bricklaying for a period, like the labouring for it. And then I went on to my first sales job. So this is pre-COVID. I went on to my first sales job. Then at the end of that first sales job, what happened was in COVID, they basically put a load of regulations. They were scamming people, essentially. I'm not going to name the company, but they were scamming people. I refused to do so. So I gave people back their money for their holidays that this company was cancelling because of COVID. And they sacked me for it. And then I went on to my next sales job, where I was selling phones. I did that for 3 years. I then went into business sales for selling telecoms. And then now I do YouTube full time. So that's my full job CV. 2 streams ago, you said you would help me. I did. You haven't dropped me a message. And 2 streams ago, I didn't say it 2 streams ago. It was probably longer because you haven't been in every stream since. Because it's got 2 views. Mad few years. Very mad few years. Well, mate, look, if plumbing is really good, can you look at my previous message? Bro, I'm so annoyed. I've done so many vids and haven't gotten in a single sub. I'm still on 88. Let me have a look. Is that on your gaming tips channel? The thing is, guys, what you got to remember is not getting subs. It means one of 2 things. One, you're not looking at enough. Sorry, say that. You're not producing enough videos. Or 2, the videos aren't good enough to get a sub. Congrats on making 8K from Informs. So for those of you who, okay, drop a message in right now. Who here is interested in social media or YouTube as a job? There's 27 of you in the chat right now. How many of you, if you're not willing to pop in the chat, that's okay, no worries at all. But how many of you here want to do social media as a job? Want to do YouTube, want to do TikTok, want to do Twitch, want to do anything like that? Drop in a message. You've got 1, 2, no. So we've got 2 at the minute interested. Nah, kinda, 3. So kind of for most people means yeah. Newcastle is the worst. You don't need to keep saying no. We get it. I'm trying to do YouTube now. I want to do YouTube/rugby. Rugby. I would want to do a software developer. Software developer is cold. Kinda, but mainly I want to be an engineer. That's pretty cold. That's pretty cool. Very, very necessary jobs. So for those of you who want to do YouTube, Furman, if you Evo him is good. Only if you teach me, you're getting a, that's why I'm removing that. After making some good money, I'd say. You're looking to make some money, good money, or you'd want to do YouTube if you made some good money. Which one of those are you? What do you mean there? Shout out, by the way, shout out to those of you who actually went and liked that video. I actually really appreciate that, by the way. Recoil is a fit boy, not gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna have to put a pause on that. You're gonna get a 1 minute time for that, bro. Mad thing to say. You got to keep the zest to a minimum. You can't. This has got to be an age appropriate stream. So for those of you who are interested in YouTube, I just want to say, I have done YouTube for about 10 years. So if we go on my lifetime stats, up until 2019, if you look at my stats, I don't know if we can show you this. If this is going to look very clear. So if you look on my stats, right, look at how different it is near the end to the start, right? So that is since 2019, I've essentially done 29,000 subs. And in the first 5 years or 4 years of doing YouTube, I gained 1,000. The rage bait on Recoil is crazy. I'm not raging. I think you might be missing something. I just want to make good content now, but I want to travel when I'm older. If I make good money, I might go social media. You kind of have to go social media first. It's difficult to get in after. Respectfully, even with your advice, I doubt I'll make it, but there is a chance, so I don't know. It's less about my advice and more about what you do, mate. I can give you all the advice in the world, and my advice is very good. I charge for mentoring. People would pay me to mentor them for social media, because I've done it across multiple platforms. Don't get me wrong, I'm not the biggest person in the world, but this is my job. This is my career. I make good money. I make a fair bit of money, and I have a lot of free time, and there's a lot of value to free time. But it's not about how much advice I give you, it's about what you do. I can give you all the advice in the world, I can give you the blueprint to being successful, and if you're not if you're not going to listen, if you're not going to put the effort in, you'll never get anywhere. So it's all about what you do. It's not about what I say. Can I have a shout out? I would never do a shout out to anyone, to be honest, unless they really help me with the channel, unless we do a video together. Can you give an estimate on how much you've earned from YouTube? No. I wouldn't be willing to discuss how much I've earned from YouTube, but I made, to give you a reference point for what I used to make in my job, I used to make £60,000 a year on my job, and I quit my job to do YouTube. So I used to make 60k a year, and I quit that to do YouTube. I'm already a millionaire. Doubt. Are you actually a pro on FIFA? I'm not a FIFA pro player, but playing FIFA is my job. YouTube is my job. What job was it? I sold telecoms. That was when I was selling my telecoms. When you come down, bring your plate. We'll do. What job was it? Yeah, it's telecoms. He earned about 70 billion a day. Yes, I earned 70 billion pounds a day. That was my job. My mum earns 10k a year. That's below minimum wage, so that's not possible. £60 a year is sound. 60k a year. Yeah, it was. It was very good. It was a good job. I had a lot of control. I had a lot of freedom. But working for yourself is better than working for anyone. And YouTube is better. It's a rogue guess, but no. My aim with YouTube is to make about 10k a month from FC 26. That's the aim. That's what I want to be doing. Yes, tags would help. What you need to do, Speed, if you really want to help yourself, you need to look in your own spare time. Did you sell telecoms for 3 years? It was 2 years I sold telecoms. There or thereabouts, 2 years. I spent £200 on FIFA points and my mum grounded me for 4 weeks. Reasonable. You shouldn't be spending that much on FIFA points at that age. Is £200 a week good for doing jobs in the summer? Absolutely. If you're young and you're getting £200 a week, it's great. People will try and tell you that you have to make millions and millions. Do you know what the biggest thing is? The people who are telling you need to make a certain amount of money usually aren't making that amount of money. A lot of people lie on the internet, guys. A lot of people lie on the internet. Yeah, Speed, what you need to do is, first of all, do some research in your own time. I'm always willing to help you, but do some research in your own time on tags. It's going to help you a bit more. Tags are the same as, it's like Instagram tags. When you do a video, you put tags on it so that people find your video. So for this stream has tags. Newcastle Worst, what job are you doing, bro? I'm gonna need that job. 200 a week is very good for jobs in the summer. Yeah, very good. He's right about that. It's a very good summer job. You know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. What, like hashtags? Yes, but you don't put hashtag. There's a section when you upload the video that says tags. You fill that out, each one. So for example, on a FIFA video, each of these tags is going to say something different. Let me just get this SBC done, and then I'll give you some advice. 1, 2, that's 6. So in the tags, if your video is a Minecraft Stadium video, you'll have Minecraft as a tag. Then you'll have Minecraft Stadium. Then you'll have Minecraft Builds. Then you'll have How to Build on Minecraft. Then you'll have Minecraft Beginner's Guide. So tags help people find the video. I like washes, people's cars, tidy up jobs. So, yeah, that's really good. Sup, sorry for being late. Space Kiwi, good to have you back. No worries at all, mate. No worries at all. We want 7 87s, which means we need 4 bronzes. Let's have a look, low to high. Yeah, so basically tags on YouTube are like hashtags. You don't put in a hashtag. It's how people find you. Oh, thanks. Should I re-edit the video and re-upload it? No, just use it for future reference. Don't take down your videos. It gives you an idea of where you came from. Like 3 hours a day. 3 hours a day earning 200 quid a week is very good. What's that like? It's about 73. I don't know how that works. It works out well. I'm not going to do the math on the spot because I'm getting confused. That says a lot about how tired I am. But that's really good. That's honestly very impressive. It's a good amount of money to be making. There is nothing to be unhappy about making that kind of money, mate. What player is your club legend? Defoe, O'Shea, Should I only fill my storage with high-end fodder? Fill it with whatever comes, but clear the low-end fodder fast. Can I start doing that? I'm 12. What are you looking to start doing, sorry? Oh, the jobs. You just got get a parent to help you out, walk around, get some jobs, work for family, friends, that kind of stuff. I spent an hour and a half editing it for 2 views. It's not about the views, bro. It's about the experience. You're not. So what you got to look at it is, at the minute, you have. Let me have a look. So at the minute, let me just close something off here. Close that off and close that off. So Irish Speed, at the minute you have 21 subs. You did Apache Pizza Minecraft build. The thumbnail isn't very good, which is probably going to be stopping you getting any views. You're also not talking in the video. And you don't have any video tags, you don't have any channel tags, and I've just added a view for you and a like, but I would suggest, do you know what I would suggest? I would suggest doing a different video. Yeah, probably. What's the job called? So what you've got to remember is, by the way, we're going to do this and I'm about to cook. Dead. Jesus. Dead. Oh my God. Jesus, they're bad, man. They're so bad. Channel tags. A channel tag is a tag that is for your channel. So if you search up the channel, if you search up ProRecoil comes up. That's a channel tag. You put ProRecoil in there. I put FC26 in there, along with a load of other things that are related to your channel. That's what you want to do with that. Let's get this cooking. What is a channel tag? Oh, that's a burp, if anyone was interested. Suppose everyone knows what it is. So I can go up to a shop like Tesco and ask to clean their shop. No, you'd have to... Tesco is a big corporate place. You need to clean... Go speak to one of your parents. If you want to earn extra money, speak to one of your parents and say, look, how can you help me go and earn some more money? Do you think FC26 will be better or worse than FIFA 26? What you've got to remember, guys, is EA's stock went down this year, and that's something they damn care about. So I can assure you this game is going to... it's going to be better. I can guarantee you that. If there's anything EA cares about is their stock going down, and their stock shot down. So they'll be making the game better, don't you worry. Don't get me wrong, I'm not slating EA for that. Look, you know, every company cares about their stock, but it's the one thing they care about. So EA's stock went down so bad, they need to make FC25 6 work, so they'll make it work. Yeah. What's your name? Is it just Pro Irish Speed? You know, that shop. Like Spa and stuff. Spa, they're also commercial shops. The people who are going to pay you to do window cleaning is like your neighbours or like shops that are not... It's not that they're not legitimate, but you want to do like family businesses. You're not going to get... Tesco's will only hire people who are the correct age to hire. That's just how it is. Do Vinted, sell your old stuff, clothes light and other things, and get money. I've earned 110 from Vinted. Problem is, Vinted, everything you're earning on Vinted, you are earning at a loss. You are earning at a loss. I want to make Pele more effective, but I feel like I'm the actual issue here. So, oh, bang! Oh, come on, Ronaldo! How has that not gone in? Jesus! Oh, talk about making Pele more effective. He cooks on his own. Is there a new icon player SBC? There is a. I think there is an actual icon that you can do. I think it's Petit. I think Petit has an SBC. He's got like an on this day icon card. Let's have a look. Yeah, but I have old football shirts and they don't fit me anymore, so just sell them instead of throwing away money. I agree, it's good to sell them, but Vinted isn't making money, it is lowering loss of money. So unless you are selling clothes at a profit, you are losing money on Vinted. There is definitely a way to profit on Vinted, by the way. There's a lot of people who do it. What is this? What is this? The precision shooting is cooking me right now. I've missed 2 goals there, both with Ronaldo. One was Pele actually, wasn't it? Or was it Ronaldo? But they're both Ronaldo? Maybe. actually is very good. She's a weird one because there are better midfielders in the game than her, but she is very, very good. One of my mates buys clothes from charity shops like Adidas and Nike and sells them for £20 each. That's good. I bought a Man City kit off DHgate 2 years ago for £6 and sold it for £10 on Vinted last month. You have just committed, well, you've committed an offence on Vinted because you're not allowed to sell fake clothes on Vinted. So I wouldn't do that in future. You are not allowed to sell fakes on Vinted. Foudy's pretty bad. No, you're not. You are not allowed to sell fake clothes on Vinted. Did you list it as a fake Man City kit? Thank you very much, Brid. Appreciate it. Would you be able to sell fake if you say it's fake? I don't believe you're allowed to at all. Is petite worth doing? If you don't have a CDM, yes. Your cat is eating good then. A striker for 100k. Have a look at Suarez. I think he's under 100k now. You can absolutely profit on Vinted, but it just can be hard sometimes. Bro, my cat just chilling. I don't have a cat. Sorry guys, I don't have a cat. Can't compete. Bad out. Bad out. Yeah. True that. Whatever that means, yeah. You put in the describe fake but feels and looks the same, and I've done that with over 10 kits and every one of them sold. You can sell them, but you're not allowed to on Vinted. You can physically do it. It's possible to do it, but you can't. You're not. Richard, actually, that's actually the perfect person to be in the chat right now. My brother does reselling on Vinted. Richard, can you confirm or deny? Are you allowed to sell fake stuff on Vinted at all? I'll let Richard confirm that. I will let Richard confirm that. He's going to have a better idea than I do. Get Kenny on stream. We actually could get the tortoise on stream at some point. Probably not this one. My cat got a body count of 10 plus. Diddy cat right there. Crazy work. I got 2 cats, 1 dog, 3 genuine pigs, 2 bunnies, 3 hamsters, and 1 mouse. Jesus. Surely, right. Know me, Ledger. I'm gonna have to ban that one. How to get better at champs. I've actually done a video on that, mate. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Naomi, for retracting that message for me. I've also bought loads of fakes from Vinted as well. Once again, you're not allowed to sell on there. If you get away with it, that's okay. But all that has to happen is the person who gets the item can report it as fake and you lose your Vinted account. I know people who have had that happen to them. How to get better at champs. I did a video on that, Ariane. If you go on my channel and just literally search that exact thing, it's going to come up for you, and that'll give you your best advice to push you up from the wind you're on now. You could sell a fake branded item as a plain t-shirt. Yeah, you can't say it's that. My uncle breeds cats and gets 300k 300 kitten 300k. I'm talking about the ones that still look, feel, and basically the same as a 90 quid shirt but cost under £10. It is still a fake, Speed. No matter what you say, if someone sends you a fake, you can get a full refund and don't have to send it back. Absolutely. Max Abrahamson. What a name, bro. What a name. I watched the vid, but that is mainly about getting players opposed to actually improving. That is not what the vid's about. If you look at the most recent one and the last one, both of them are on improving in foot champs, and they run through the things you need to do. So I don't know if you've missed the right one, but there's one that has a few thousand views, one that's just under 1,000. Both of them will help you out. I'm also releasing one tomorrow, which is going to be on the best tactics and what to do to improve again. So once again, I'll get that out. Hopefully that helps you there. My friend goes on Facebook Market and gets PCs for cheap by negotiating low and buying from people that don't know the price and flips them. That's quite smart. A lot of people do that. That is quite smart. The thing is that's what a lot of people do on Vinted. You can buy something for £6 on Vinted if it's worth £10 and then sell it on for £10. If your only cost has been £6, then you're good to go. You've made some money. Do you know what I mean? So there's opportunity everywhere. It's just that's technically if you. Yeah, you can say that, buddy. I've been selling and buying shirts for 2 years. My mum also buys me shirts as well. Okay, you can buddy me all you like. You're wrong. So there is a 2 council estates being built near me. Am I cooked? No, I think you'll be fine, mate. Just saying, recall your thumbnail is what made me click on the stream. I should probably focus on editing them better. Yes, I think thumbnails are important. I get my thumbnails made for me, but obviously remember, this is my job. I pay for that. It's a service I pay for. It is a costly service. I pay £150 a month just for my thumbnails. I do a lot of content, so you've got to bear that in mind. But it's a costly service. It's not cheap. 2 years and no trouble. You can keep repeating yourself. It doesn't make you right, mate. The reality is what you're doing is not allowed on the platform. If anyone reports you for selling fakes, you will lose your account. That's just the facts. There's a lot of things you can do in a lot of places, and you'll get away with it for a time. Once you get caught, you're banned. That's just how it is. But yeah, gaming tips. Thank you. I'm glad that you liked the thumbnail. Is there comment on how to get unlimited fodder vid? I will do that again. Yeah, we'll do that again. Irish, you might have gotten away with it, but I did it once and got banned. Thank you very much. That is literally the point here. I'm gonna report him now. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's, we're having a laugh, we're having a joke, but we don't need to. No snitching. No snitching. But Irish, I would recommend not doing it. It is against the terms of service of the app. They'd be within their rights to report you. Who the hell is doing fireworks? One sec. Why are they doing fireworks? Does anyone know if there's a significant today? What's the reason? That's bad out. That's bad out. Let's protest against Irish. I'm joking. Well, yeah, I don't think he's being serious. Irish, you have the right to remain silent. Snitches get stitches. Jesus, why has the chat got so violent today? Sunderland going off. Must be, mate. Must be. They are in the thing. I'll tell you that for free. They've been having a party all day. Why? Oh yeah. By the way, to clarify, that is my brother. He doesn't just know where I live. Orange Odor marches. What's that? What is an orange order march? You're gonna have to give me more details. No idea what that is. My mic just blew up. No. 1-0, I suppose. Noemi Liger. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Sorry if I'm not. Is that an 85.5? It is, isn't it? Where's the 85.5? Have I opened it? Oh! 8610. I haven't opened that. Oh, recoil. I'm back. That's giving me flashbacks to my area during Halloween, like thousands of illegal fireworks here. Can you hear it loads? You all got any recommendations for the mist? Oh, what we got there? That's not bad. For the Mr. Clean Evo, banned for apologising. You apologise. You said what you were told not to say in an apology, so you will get banned again if you say it again. That's just how it is. I've explained that. I don't have a headset as my cats have an obsession with destroying my mics. That's a cat problem, unfortunately. Luckily, I don't have one. What did he do, bro? He said something he shouldn't have multiple times, which was inappropriate. So if I tell you something's inappropriate in the chat and I ban you for a minute in the chat, don't say it again. Otherwise, you might end up with a 24-hour ban. We can all have a joke about certain things. Obviously, Irish Speed, he's been banned more than anyone, but it's usually jokes. If you say certain things, I will ban you completely. Why can't I do an SBC on the companion app? Because you're not rated. You know what? Newcastle's the worst. That's quite a funny thing to say. I'll give you that. You can have a pat on the back for that. Well done. You're allowed to mention the misses, but you're not allowed to say inappropriate things. And Albie was saying inappropriate things, so he's on thin ice. He's currently on a red card. Which is Day of Remembrance, something to do with loyalists and oh, okay. Oh, I didn't realise it was... Okay, that's interesting. So maybe my neighbour's Irish then. Oh, mate, look at that. Anyone who says Van de Ven's not worth it is just bad at the game. Oh, look. Of course we'll have a... Oh. Why is this guy bad? I play some people who... Like... How you know someone's bad is if they get an opening to score and then they do a skill out of it. It's because they didn't know they had an opening to score. Oh, Van de Ven has actually saved my life there. And unsaved it. Nah, but they've been blasting music all day. Interesting. I didn't even hear it. The Georgian nation, my mate is from there actually. That's interesting. No, here's Spursy. How long are you streaming for? We'll hit the 2-hour mark. Probably another little 15 minutes, and then we'll go on a little bop. We will go on a little bop. I'm about to beat this guy, so there's that. I'll probably finish my champs tonight, get the video out on how to get better at champs again tomorrow. Oh, Jesus. Oh, jeez, man. Oh, jeez, Rick. Oh, yeah, okay, I was going to say that must have been offside. Have you been to any fighting events? Yes, I've been to... I went to David Hay versus Tony Bellew. I've got tickets to the August 30 Misfits event. I will be going to that. What else have I got tickets for? I might be going to... There was a boxing match I was going... Oh, yeah. I'm probably going to Eubank versus Thingy 2. Eubank versus Ben 2. Jeez, Maradona's been picking up today. Newcastle, do they do July 12th marches in Sligo or is it just up north? I need that champs vid ASAP. 6 games in, 0 wins. Sorry to hear that, Kevin. I've got you. Bro supported Napoli, but as soon as Carver moved to PSG, he's a PSG fan. I mean... I guess he's not really a PSG fan, he's just a Carver fan, which I can respect supporting someone that much. You know, there are a lot of people who are Inter Miami fans right now who didn't know what Inter Miami was 3 years ago. So, you know, I've never bought an Inter Miami jersey myself either, and I never would if had Messi not gone there. So you can support a player, you know, Messi is the GOAT, so for me, I'm going to buy a Messi jersey every now and then. I've got one from last season, very, very gorgeous, black and pink. I like it because it's the kind of alternate jersey. I got it for I think £45. I know that Newcastle is there. Oh, okay. But yeah, I know that from the chat, people buy fake shirts in here. You'll never catch me buying a fake football shirt. I would always rather support the cause, the actual club. I've got my Sunderland kit for this season. I've got the away kit today. New badge. I actually don't mind the new badge, but everyone hates it. So apparently it's woke nonsense. Oh no, that would have been a cold goal there. I think Ronaldo and Pele is just a mix. It just works in this game. There we go. There we go. Take that. He glazes PSG so hard, says he's a fan. Made another 23k. Congrats. Can someone please tell me what the Kvaratskhelia... Georgia. He's from Georgia. My girlfriend is called Georgia. Kvaratskhelia is from Georgia. So that's the joke there. He wasn't talking about that Georgia. It was my Georgia. Georgia, I don't know how to spell it. I think it's spelt just like the name Georgia. I don't know if it's spelt a little bit different. It's where Georgia has some really good athletes, you know. You've got who's the guy? Is it Marab? Is Marab from Georgia? I swear Marab is Georgian national. Anyone here watch UFC? Can someone tell me where Marab is from? Who should I take, Henry or Cristiano? I would say that Henry has better potential because the Cristiano is just not that version of Ronaldo is not very good. There's been so many good Ronaldos since. Speaking of, we'll probably see an Henry over FUTTIES as well. Forgot how likely that was. Oh, he scored with Eusebio, of course. Is it the good? Yeah, but money doesn't grow on trees. I ain't paying 90 for a shirt. That's fair. I personally would never wear fake clothes. If I can't afford something, I just won't buy it. I've always been like that. I didn't wear fake football shirts as a kid. I won't wear fake football shirts as an adult. I wouldn't buy them. If I got sponsored by them, I'd give them away and stuff, but I wouldn't buy a fake football shirt. I've had sponsors for them before, actually, so I will say that I've had sponsors who have done fake shirts that I've advertised, you know, that they are advertised as fake shirts, but I'm not going to buy one, because what's the point? If I'm going to buy something, I'm going to buy the real thing. But yeah, I just don't. I've always been against fake stuff. Messi the GOAT, but I don't know how to take for the fan favourite pick 3. Who are your options? Or is it just the Henry one that you just mentioned? Because if it is, you take Henry. That Henry has Evo potential. The Ronaldo just isn't going to be good even after an Evo, if I'm being honest. There's too many other good versions of Ronaldo. So they lower the actual... Oh, Jesus! That should have been in. Oh no, let's not do that. Let's not have that. Bro just he keeps doing this. He gets into a scoring position. I don't know why I'm getting mad, because it's a win for me, but bro gets into a good position and just fucks it up. Oh, Oh, he knew what I was doing. I get them £10 per shirt on DHgate. They're fake, but you can tell the difference. They take over 6 weeks to come, but it's better than paying 90 quid. Once again, you can tell the difference between fakes and real clothing. If you like, if your reasoning is that you can't like, or you don't want to spend 90 quid, that's valid. A lot of people online buy fake stuff from DHgate. I get that. I personally will never make a purchase on DHgate. It's just not. I wouldn't do that. But if that's what you do, but you can tell a fake from a real. The quality is different. If you couldn't tell, then no one would buy the real stuff. The quality of the fakes is worse. That's just the reality. Some things I understand that Air Forces, like if you get fake Air Forces, apparently they're like very hard to tell. But if you ask someone who knows resale stuff, they will be able to tell every single time. And that's why Vinted, you know, if you sell a fake on Vinted and it is fake, Vinted can check. Vinted can find out. Sometimes Clothes has like an authentication thing. You know, I buy a lot of Stone Island. Stone Island has like a tag you can scan. Watch 60 Days in Prison. Fights are class. I mean, I'd rather watch actual fights, to be fair, but I might give it a watch. But why though? Reason, please. I've already explained, mate. I just wouldn't buy fake things. If I can't afford something, I wouldn't buy it. Because it's like, okay, so my example, it's more with designer clothes. Football shirts is more reasonable than designer, but for example, I buy, most things are stitching, tags, wash tags, and logos exactly. So I'm not, you know, for me personally, if I can't afford a Louis Vuitton bag, I'm not going to get a fake one and then pretend it's real. Because what's the point? I would just get a regular bag that's 20 quid. You don't need to buy the football shirt you can't afford. You're not, because in essence, you're buying the football club, your football shirt to support your club, but you're actually supporting some company from China that's selling the fake shirts. So you're not even really supporting your club with the shirt. Do you know what I mean? The sale of shirts supports your club. That's something to support your club. You're not supporting your club if you're buying the fake version. You're actually, it's actually a negative towards your club because the money that they would make for the shirt that this company is making. So, you know, that's a reality. Yo, I sent a message. Can you look at it, please? I CBA to strike it again. Give me a minute. Give me a moment. I'm in the middle of a champs game and then I will get through to everyone's messages. Sorry about that. I apologise if I've missed it. Well, we'll pause it quickly so I can go through. Hello, hope you're doing good, mate. Did you say Stone Island? Yes, my son loves them. Bought him a few tops and t-shirts. My cousin has mad print shirts. Yes, I'm a big Stone Island fan. A lot of my wardrobe consists of Stone Island, Burberry, a little bit of Off-White, and then a hell of a lot of Zara. I love Zara. No, that's crazy. So if you don't have a real £90 football shirt of your club, you can't support them. That is not what I said, Speed. Don't put words in my mouth. What you're doing is you're lying and you're manipulating what I've said to make your point seem correct. What I'm saying is buying a football shirt and paying your club that money is a support of your club. I've bought Sunderland shirts while they're in the Championship, while they're in the Prem, etc., etc. The support of your club is giving your club that money. They get that money, they use it to continue to fund the club. Obviously, it's not everything they use to fund the club, but by not buying through them, that shirt is not a support of them. You're just buying a fake shirt. As I say, it is. The players are Eusebio, Suarez, Flashback, Dumfries, and Balde. I would say Dumfries. Dumfries is unbelievable. Sorry. Yes, Balde's very good. Yo, I sent a message. I spent £70 on a shirt that was fake. I was gutted, but wanted to make someone's day and gifted it to him on Facebook Market. I said it was fake, and the guy who got it looked happy. That's very nice of you. That's very nice of you. Personally, this is the thing. I don't buy things on Vinted or Depop. I'm not going to risk buying something fake. See ya hitting the hay. Great stream. See you soon, Newcastle. Thank you very much for the support. But yeah, the reason I wouldn't buy fakes is the reason I wouldn't. Oh Jesus, he's got a red card on his Vieira. Oh nice. Well that's good news. Why is this camera angle fucked? Okay, right, I don't know what happened there, but it's 2-2, and he's got a red card. I'm very confused. I don't know if maybe I've missed something. Oh, he got the red card when he tackled Maradona, my bad. Oh, Jesus, how have we messed that up? I'm going to need to get some subs in, but I don't have a pause. I paused to talk to you guys. I love you guys that much, I might risk a champs game over it. That's crazy. And I'm trying to go for 12 wins, and I need to win this to get 12 wins.
I knew that was coming. Had that predicted on lock. Okay. This might go to 90 minutes, to be fair. Sorry. Extra time. Oh, jeez. Jesus. Okay. Obviously, he's going to cook me if I can't get subs on. That's the problem. Even with 9, 10 men, sorry, he's going to cook me. So... I will read the rest of the messages in a moment. Jason, yes, designer clothes went out the window for me when my son came along. 100% agree, but cheap you buy twice. Yeah, exactly. Realistically, I like, don't get me wrong, it's okay to buy designer from an outlet. It's okay to buy designer on sale, but what's the point of buying something fake? Just buy a plain t-shirt. You don't need a Stone Island t-shirt. Do you know what I mean? You don't need to buy that fake version of the thing. You can just buy a regular t-shirt. You don't need to buy a fake Man City shirt to sit in your room and watch Man City play. You're not supporting Man City by doing that. Obviously, they're an oil club anyway, so I don't think they're going to be too worried. But the point is, by buying a shirt, you are supporting your team. You know, if you go for local level teams, if you go for, you know, your smaller teams, not your Premier League clubs, but your smaller teams, you are supporting that team by buying that shirt. So choosing not to buy it through your club is a lack of support through that purchase, where you could have supported them. I'm not saying that you don't support the team if you don't do that. I'm saying that you are choosing not to support them with that purchase. Jesus. I just need to get the ball out so I can make some subs, man. This guy's getting cooked when the ball goes out, but until then, I'm getting cooked. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, wow, maybe not. Oh. Okay. Jesus Christ. How's Maradona too unfit to take a good shot? That's crazy. I didn't even know he had a red card, you know. Ooh. How's that gone in? How has that gone in? They're definitely worse because I got one from his sponsor a while ago and all the logos came off after a couple of washes. Yeah, there was a couple of years ago I had a sponsor and it just... Oh, why has he paused it for me? Bro, you're literally giving me the pause I need. What an idiot. Adebayo, Maldini... Johnson for Maradona, Rafinha over there, Ronaldo for Vieira, and Fernandez for Ham. We're about to, bro, my friend's real kit was so bad it legit said Real Madrid in black text where the sponsor was. Yeah, it's not a real kit, mate. Oh, are you saying a Real Madrid kit, or are you saying... Because if it's a real kit, it doesn't say that, so your friend bought a fake kit. Everyone I've heard says that fake football shirts are bad, always has a lot of money. So it's my fault. I'm not what? That doesn't even make sense. I've never bought a fake thing. So if I didn't buy things when I was poorer, how is the amount of money I've got relevant? Right, I'm going to respond to the chat in a minute. I've got to lock in here because this guy does not deserve to beat me. If anyone deserves to beat me, it's not this guy. Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus, what's going on, guys? Okay, right. Lock in, relax a bit. Take a breath, Oh. For him to win, he needs to put the nail in the coffin now, and he's not going to be able to do it. I know he's not got the kahunas to do it. Oh, maybe he has. Oh, fair enough, mate. Fair enough. You cooked me. No, like he legit printed it himself. Oh, can I screenshot on YouTube chat? If this guy's going to pause me, I'm just going to... Yo, I love your new Unlimited Pack video. I actually got MBAPPE, Maldini, Alisson and Matuidi. Well done, mate. I'm just going to scroll up. Favourite song right now. My favourite song... I couldn't tell you. You know what? Let me finish this game. Let me pretend I care about this game of champs quickly. I've already lost, which is a little bit dead. Oh, what is... That Milinkovic-Savic is ridiculous. I hope this guy comes on the stream and after, because bro can realise that I didn't actually concentrate on half the game, and he didn't deserve to win, because Jesus, I don't want to hear some crap from this Neek about how good he is. Jesus, yeah. Let me go back up a bit, because I've missed a bit. I've missed a bit of the chat. Ooh, let's try that. Yeah, that's a shame. That's a shame. Should have really won this game, to be honest. Let's have a look. I spent like what way? The players are Eusebio. See you hitting the hay. Great team. So £90 makes you a real fan. Didn't say that. You're just making stuff up. I love the new pack video. I actually got 99 MBAPPE, 99 Maldini, 99 Matuidi. Flickbot, congratulations. Now what he's saying is, if you want to buy a shirt to support them, buy a real one, as their money you're spending is going to support them. Exactly. Everyone I've heard say that fake football shirts are bad, always has a lot of money. That's a lie. They're definitely worse, because I got one. Exactly. I buy Man City shirts to wear and support my team, and I buy other shirts to wear. You are not supporting your team if you're buying a fake shirt. That doesn't support your team. Isn't a Real Madrid. To be fair, there's a possible error on a real shirt, as it's just a line missed on the D. Richard, but I'm not getting the ones. I've got a shirt from 1 year ago. I've worn it a lot and it's still in perfect condition. Bear in mind, I got it for £9. It doesn't make a difference. It's still a fake. You're not supporting that club. If it's not your own club, fair enough. If it's your own club, you're just not supporting your club by buying fakes. I've always bought football shirts. I've never... GG, man. I was your opponent. Thomas, mate, do you know what? First of all, respect to you for saying GG. I was a little bit unfocused on that game, but mate, you took your chances and you cooked me. I've got to say, respect to you, bro. Congratulations, Thomas. You did cook me there. Annoying, bro. I didn't even realise you got a red card. If you buy a fake, that money is then going to some random Chinese scamming company. Fair enough. Yeah, it can be any nation, but yeah, essentially you'll if you are buying a fake shirt, you're not supporting your team with like the purchase of that shirt. From JD Sports, and that was 60. That was the purchase I got that won me 10 of your donut app. Mate, that's solid. That is actually solid. I don't mean supporting them financially. I mean supporting them from my heart. Come on, you. Yeah, but you're not supporting them by buying that shirt, and by sitting at home and buying a fake shirt. That doesn't support Man City. You either like if you're buying tickets to their games or buying, you know. Honestly, bye. I'm gonna remove that Noemi, but it's okay. Just no beefing each other to finish the stream. My bad. I shouldn't have put. Yeah, that came to my mind. No, mate. To be fair, a lot of fakes do come from China. I haven't been to a game before. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Noemi, that's actually quite funny. The amount of like abbreviations you've done in one sentence. 9 wins. Play for the fact that I'm not going to get that is so annoying, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Recoil. Yes. Well, do you know what? To be fair, that's going to conclude the stream because I'm popping off. The amount of abbreviations in there is crazy, but thank you very much for the support, guys. It's been a great stream. I've really enjoyed it. Tomorrow we're going to hop on for a little 6 or 7 hour. Basically, you're trying to tell them if you buy anything fake, are you contributing to the... Are we friends again? If you, I'm not happy with what you were commenting earlier, Albi. Yeah, goodbye, weirdo. There's no need to beef people. Irish speed, we're gonna remove that, and I've removed the other one as well. Inspiring words from Pro Albi Recoil. Did I hear 67? 67. Right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll see you guys very soon. And tomorrow.